The entrance to Pinhole Cave, and this is a very important part of the Crags because this is where the first excavations took place. Can you tell me about them?
Yes, it was John Maggins Mello and Thomas Heath. They came here and did their first explorations in this cave, and they found classic Ice Age animals, so woolly rhinoceros, woolly mammoth, reindeer and hyenas as well. This was really what they were trying to find. They wanted to find the large animals and also evidence of humans. So once they'd found these animals in their first exploration, they began to dig out this cave even further and then explore some of the other caves as well. Because they were only interested in the big animals and the evidence of humans, they found evidence of humans in terms of their stone tools. But nowadays we'd be very interested in finding like the small animals. We'd be very, very careful about how we excavated. They just dug out loads of sediment, just picked out what they wanted and disregarded the rest. So if you sort of look at their reports, they make sort of a vague mention to all water vole was here, but they don't really mention any other small mammals, whereas now we know that loads and loads of different species of small mammals have been found in these caves, and they're really useful in helping us to understand the environments of the past.
And is there a particular reason why it's caves? Is there something about the makeup of the caves that keeps this evidence fresh, if you like?
Yeah, so it really helps with preservation. So you might get lucky and find remains of animals preserved outside of caves, particularly river terraces, but in other areas the remains were probably decomposed or washed away, but in the caves sort of the animals would bring the remains into the caves, humans would bring stuff into the caves, deposit their tools in the caves, animals would die in the caves. And then because of the system that is in, there's a little bit of sediment movement, a little bit of water transport, but nothing was really being washed out of the caves. And it's really quite a conducive environment to the preservation of bones and teeth in the long term.